This handsome car is a chic alternative to those who want to say no merci to the ever-growing trend of SUVs in Australia. But is this Peugeot 508 Sportswagon PHEV model bit of a mouthful, all looks and no personality? Let's take a spin and find out. Or, as our French friends would say, allons faire un tour. Oh my God, don't use that. The 508 comes in two body types, the fastback sedan and the Sportswagon. Whilst a petrol option is still available, Peugeot have made the controversial decision to scrap petrol versions of this 508 and only offer hybrid, which means you're looking at a drive-away cost in New South Wales of $68,675 for the fastback and $89,309 for the Sportswagon. The Peugeot comes with 18-inch alloy wheels, a motorised electric tailgate, leather seats and steering wheel, and a premium 10-speaker audio system. The car I'm in is in premium pearl white paint, which comes with an additional $1,000 price tag, and I have the optional sunroof, which is $2,500 on top of that. All in all then, I'm driving away in a $92,909 car. Ooh la la! Chanel, Dior, Yves Saint Laurent. I think it's fair to say the French are well known for being in a league of their own when it comes to producing fashion design. As for Peugeot, well, I dare say even if a wagon isn't to your taste, it's hard not to appreciate this body of work. From the premium GT styling to the signature claw LED light on the rear, this car is distinctly, proudly Peugeot, without feeling too in your face. When I was driving it, I felt like the coolest mum at the daycare drop-off, without being too try-hard, which feels very French. Inside the car, you're met with the same standard of quality. The Napa leather seats have heating and a lovely massage function, and the leather is actually really practical if you're a parent in the car. Around the dashboard though, that's when things took a little bit of a downward turn for me. I found the driver's display a little bit difficult to see and hidden when I had my hands on the wheel, even when I'd adjusted the steering wheel to my preferred position. The 10-inch touchscreen was a perfectly good size, but the graphics felt a little archaic. For example, the reverse camera was quite fuzzy, and the 3D navigation was a bit outdated and blocky. Peugeot promises a seamless connection to either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, whether you're wired or wireless, but my experience was anything but seamless. I couldn't connect to Apple CarPlay via Bluetooth, nor when my phone was plugged in for the first couple of times, which probably says more about me, but also suggests it's not the most user-friendly system. The central console looks really sleek and is actually super practical. You've got Peugeot's signature keyboard buttons, which I love, a proper gear stick, which I also love. You've got dual zone aircon, you've got a hidden wireless phone charger and two USB ports, which is all great, but the phone charger and USB ports are just a little bit difficult to get to. Storage in the front is also really good. You've got this pocket here and you've got this storage bin here, which also doubles as an armrest. At the end of the day, the design and the materials that Peugeot have picked really make this feel like a prestige choice. The leather trim and this nice stitching detail continues into the back, which gives the back a nice plush feel, but there's not actually that much legroom or headroom, and with the way the sunroof is designed, could make taller passengers feel a little bit cocooned. The middle seat pulls down to reveal an armrest and two pretty small cup holders. You've got two air vents here and two more USB ports, and then you've also got two small net pockets and two more pockets in the door that are also pretty small. Now, I don't want to be that person that brings the vibe down by talking about car seats in the context of a Sportswagon, but I'm going to be that person. The low roof design just is not ergonomically friendly for parents trying to lift their child in and out the car. And the doors just don't open very wide. There's ISOFIX in both outboard seats in the back, but I have to say it would be a tight squeeze to fit two car seats in there. Given that I don't think this car was designed with practicality at the forefront of mind, this boot is quite literally a hidden gem. It's 530 litres, which is on par with other large cars, but much bigger than some other SUVs in market, so my mum radar is going off. Not only would you be able to fit in the pram, but there's also these adjustable luggage points as well. Unfortunately, because of the sloping roof, any tall items would have to be turned onto their side in order to fit, and it only comes with a tyre repair kit rather than a full-size spare, which would be ideal. But to make up for it, it does have an automated tailgate. This hybrid model is powered by a 1.6 litre turbo engine, producing 133 kilowatts and 300 newton meters of torque. If you're driving in electric mode, your maximum power is 81 kilowatts or 320 newton meters. The combined power, therefore, is 165 kilowatts and a maximum torque of 360 newton meters. The car comes equipped with an 11.8 kilowatt per hour battery capacity. Charging the battery from 0 to 100% using a household plug takes approximately 5 hours and 42 minutes. Peugeot claims the 508 has a combined fuel consumption of 1.5 litres per 100 kilometres, but obviously that's taking into account the 55 kilometres of pure electric driving you can do. As you'd hope from a sporty car like this, driving feels very nimble, and that's aided definitely by this really light and compact steering wheel. When accelerating off in hybrid mode, it feels very effortless, and the transition over to engine also feels incredibly seamless, and that's lovely when I'm driving around the suburbs. However, when I get onto the highway, I feel like I want a little bit more grunt, so that's when I move the car into sports mode. In sport mode, you're using both electric and combustion power for an instant response, which also fine-tunes the steering and active suspension. It also unlocks the digital engine sound system, so the acoustics of the powertrain are boosted in the cabin when you're driving. Because of the sporty nature of this car, we are very low to the ground, and we do have a lot of features that feel like a cockpit, such as the large central console, the infotainment and buttons facing me. But because the roof is so low, all of the other windows feel very small, and visibility definitely feels compromised out of that back window. Luckily, in our test drive car, we've got the optional sunroof, which I like to open up, and it really adds a lovely airy feeling to the drive. It changes the overall experience. This iteration of the Peugeot 508 comes with autonomous emergency braking, blind spot detection, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. The car comes with full LED headlamps, LED front indicators, and static cornering lights, and the signature LED claw lights at the back adjust accordingly to light conditions so that your visibility is optimised at all times. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to us for more videos and reviews. Look, let's be honest, I'm not the right person to buy this car, and nor was I intended to be. Unfortunately, I need something that's just a little bit more sensible and boring. I'm just not chic or French enough. Et voila! However, if I was, I think this is a beautiful car and a fantastic alternative to an SUV. It's not that it's all style and no substance. It has got loads of both. I just think that style triumphs. And I think Peugeot would be pretty happy with that. Above me here is the perfect video for you. I have no idea what it is, but I know it's the perfect video, so go ahead and watch it. Do you think I pulled that off, the whole beret thing?